Tonight on 1,000 Places to See Before You Die.
There's a shark. Yeah. Going under the boat.
That is huge.
Oh, there he goes. Wow.
Albin and Melanie journey to South Africa, the Rainbow Nation. In Cape Town, they find joie de vivre and unsurpassed hospitality.
Oh my gosh. Rob, you're so good at showing us good food.
You've got some good friends.
It is so beautiful, and the people are so amazing.
They visit Hermanus, a magical city right on the coast.
Look at that.
Whales are beautiful. I've never ridden an elephant before.
But when the Yulis hit the water, it's time for Melanie to face her greatest fear.
Oh my gosh.
All this and more tonight on 1,000 Places to See Before You Die.
I'm going and jump. Oh, that was hilarious.
You see only 936 full moons in your lifetime. You live through only 312 seasons. And you get only 88 weeks of paid vacation. What if you had the chance to see the world? Meet Albin and Melanie Yuli, newlyweds with a spirit of adventure, who leave their lives in Colorado behind to go on the journey of a lifetime. Inspired by the book, 1,000 Places to See Before You Die, they lead us on a 5-month, all-expenses-paid odyssey around the world.
Some people have said to us, how can you put your life on hold? And our response is, how could you not?
1,000 Places to See Before You Die. Gansbai has the world's largest population of great white sharks. It's been a dream of Albin's to see the great whites up close. For Melanie, not so much.
When we come up with the idea to do shark cage diving, I can't wait.
My initial reaction to shark cage diving in South Africa is, there's absolutely no way. It's the most ridiculous concept I've ever heard.
Welcome in Shark Fever.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Mike.
We anchored here in Shark Bay. It's basically this entire bay here. And behind you, you have about 3 kilometers from here, you've got Die Island and Giza Rock, which are the two main islands in the area. And Die Island is a very important nature reserve for birds, and Giza Rock is home to a permanent colony of about 60,000 Cape Fur seals. So that's the main attraction for white sharks to come into the area. So we basically started chumming, and this is what happens in the back here. In that drum, we've got some shredded tuna that we mix with seawater, and it basically slowly dissolves itself in the seawater, and it basically gets ladled out throughout the day. And those little fish pieces and fish smell, fish oil basically drift away from the boat with the current, and that creates what we call a chum slick.
Sure.
So you said that these birds are going to be some indication to us when the shark's coming,
Yeah, as long as they're sitting like that around the bait, you can relax.
because they'll fly away and
They'll be, you know, if you
Let us
spend
know.
half your life with your feet dangling in shark-infested waters, you get
know.
a good
Yeah.
feeling for what's underneath. So, and obviously there's always a bunch of them, so it can drop to. There's a shark. Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
yeah, you see it.
Holy
oh my
cow.
gosh.
Going under the boat.
That is huge.
Oh, there he goes. Wow. Did you see that?
Turning around.
There he is. Oh, right at us. Look at this. Look at him.
Wow. How pretty.
Just a heck of a lot bigger when you're 4 or 5 feet away from it than you can imagine. It's so thick and huge, all I can think of is that I would completely fit inside of it.
How big was she?
That was probably at least 10 feet. Looks like at least 10 feet, but I mean, I don't think you can get your arms around it. Huge. Awesome. Oh, there he goes.
Wow.
Go, bottom.
That was cool.
Wow.
Can you believe that?
Number 4 then, sorry.
The sharks have moved in, and now's the time for the Yulis to jump. From within the safety of a shark cage, they can closely look at these immense and terrifying swimmers.
You'll seal this nicely against your skin, and then pull your hoodie over and tighten the straps, and away you go.
This trip has forced me to sort of challenge myself in ways that I never was willing to before.
It's a nice experience. It's one of those rare occasions where we cage humans, which we should really do more often. And you kind of wonder if the shark is coming to look at us humans in a zoo or if it's the other way around.
Up until the last moment, I didn't even know if I was going to get into the cage or not. And I'm having some issues with my mask. So water's leaking into my face.
This water is freezing.
I'll be telling you, trying to give you some directions on where to look for you to see the sharks, okay?
Sounds good.
Albin and Melanie come to see that viewing a shark from the bottom of a glass boat is a very different experience than from inside a small cage.
I see the head coming at us, and it goes right by, and this shark is moving so slowly, and it's so big.
Okay, go down, right in front of you to the left.
Oh, there he goes. Oh my God.
Seeing him breach out of the water.
Go down, go down!
Seeing that whole body out of the water and crashing down.
This is awesome.
You see her?
God, that's huge. Ooh. Got a little action that time. A little
Coming back, she's coming back straight to the bait. Coming up.
The one thing that this really changed for me is my perception of sharks. Unless you're doing something to antagonize them or instigate something, they're not looking for trouble.
Oh, wow.
They're not looking to go hunt humans.
They're swimming right up against the cage, but so slowly, and they're so graceful. She was butting right up against the cage. That's what you want to see. That's what you want to see when you do this. Sorry.
The Yuleys continue their journey at Birkenhead House, an exclusive boutique hotel overlooking Walker Bay. Birkenhead is named for the British ship that sank in the bay in 1852, right in front of where the hotel now stands.
Birkenhead House is a special place. It's a very unique property. We only have 11 bedrooms, and each room is different in their own design. So each room has got its own unique feel to it. That's why people like to come to us over and over again, because every room is different.
Guests need go no further than a few steps from the back of the hotel for a glorious breakfast.
Ah, look at that.
Look at both of them. Those whales are beautiful.
There's 2 or 3 of them out there.
There are so many things to do in Hermanus. We can do the whale trip, we can do shark cage diving, we can do beautiful walks here in Ferncliff.
Sitting in our hotel at Birkenhead House and watching the whales just hang out right out behind while the waves are crashing on the wall right below our hotel was just an amazing sight I never thought I'd see in South Africa.
Set in the Utanigua Mountains and surrounded by the Indian Ocean, the Bottleerskap Game Reserve is home to some 26 animal species. This family-owned park is dedicated to the preservation of some of our most exotic and rare creatures. Albin and Melanie are intent on spending their first morning in the park enjoying a picnic. But getting there is half the fun.
Oh my God.
How do we get on them, right here?
I'm scared of elephants.
Hi.
Holy cow. Hi, good morning.
Hi, I'm Melanie.
I'm Jason. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Albin, nice to meet you.
Wow.
Nice car.
Got it?
Yep.
Easy.
Gosh.
So comfortable.
Oh,
yeah.
perfect.
Okay.
I've never ridden an elephant before.
Is this your first experience?
This is my first.
Okay. Have you ever saw elephant drinking?
No.
Yeah, they use the trunk is a combination of a hand and nose. They suck and hold in and blow into the mouth.
So what is an elephant's biggest predator? Is it the lion?
It's a human being. They kill them for the ivory. These days,